am on the road. Indeed I am. And I'm heading from Wisconsin today, and I'm going to end up in Delaware tomorrow. So, today I'm hoping to get all the way out to eastern Ohio, St. Clairsville to be exact. And then, tomorrow I make it the rest of the way to Dewey Beach, where I'm going to be covering a conference for a couple of days. So right now I am down in Indiana. I've been on the road for a few hours, and I am heading toward Indianapolis, which is about closing in, less than an hour away now. So I am closing in on Indianapolis in a while, and then we'll be heading toward Dayton, Ohio, and then Columbus, Ohio. At least that's the plan. See how it all works out. So hang on for the ride. We'll see what we come across. Actually, a little while ago, when I was able to get it on video, there was either a hawk or an eagle sitting on the fence post. So we'll see what happens here. Gonna work my way around Indy. That is my next plot, if you will. And we'll see how it goes here on the ride. Great weather. Left a few hours ago. Shot some video coming down here. We don't have a lot of sun left. It's already 6 o'clock Eastern time, so I don't think I'm going to get through Indy before it's down. I'm trying to look behind me to see where it's at. Can't really tell yet. Late start today. Rental chariot issues. But we finally got on the road and away we go. 6 o'clock, I probably have about 5 more hours before I get to the hotel for the night. We'll see what we find between now and sunset. Kind of looking. If you watch off the side of the road, there's an outside chance you may see a hawk or an eagle. This particular part of the interstate usually gets quite a few birds. I don't mean flipping the bird, I mean birds. So we'll see what goes on. We'll see if I may try to stop near Dayton, Ohio, and see if there's any restocks going on. I'm going to make one stop here today and see what happens. Sun's looking pretty good now. You can see the corn over there. Hey, Zach, what's going on your way? Hope all is well. Heading east for the week. I know I just got back, returned the car on Monday basically, but I'm back out on the road. So tomorrow I think we're going to have a little more stops, check some retail places, check an antique mall depending on how early I can get a start in the morning. It's all going to depend. What the hell is that? Sometimes you never know what you're going to find on the side of the road. That is for sure. And we'll give you a tour of, I think I'm going to go, I haven't decided which way I'm going through Indy yet. Farmer's market tomorrow. Yep, that's very cool. I thought you might be. What are you taking to farmer's market this week since you're into the fall season? Are you doing pumpkins, squash? What else are you taking? Maybe some onions yet? Potatoes? I keep telling you I want to come down there and get some fresh spuds. Do miss digging those up and having them fresh. Yeah, you know what? I'm in the same boat. I have not stopped at a GameStop, and they're gonna. What's tomorrow? The third. Tomorrow was the last day. Where am I gonna be? There's one place maybe actually I can look in West Virginia at a GameStop, but it depends. They open so late in the morning that I'm planning to be up and on the road. Tonight I'm hoping to be right outside of Wheeling, West Virginia on I-70. And then hitting the road early in the morning, maybe like to be on the road by 6:30 if I can. Because it's going to take me about 6.5 hours to get to Dewey Beach. And I need to get checked in and ready for a welcome reception at, I think, 5. So I haven't left myself a lot of breathing room to get there this trip. Yeah. Still got corn sitting over there. Got corn to the left, corn to the right. Corn everywhere. Although I've been watching a lot of farmers bring it in today. So there is that. Mums, yep. That's true, good point. You gotta be getting toward the end of those though. I know some of the places where I am, of course I'm further north, but they're getting their last mums are out to be sold, and then that's gonna be it. Yeah, I suppose it has been since it was planted so much earlier. In Indiana and part of Illinois, some people have brought it in, and here it's still out drying in the field. So I've seen quite a few people bring in. I'm going by a cleaned field on my right. Got on my left unharvested. So interesting. We'll have to see what's hanging out there. But I'm hoping maybe to get to at least one antique mall tomorrow on my way to Delaware. Otherwise, right now I have left Tuesday open. Lettuce, much more. Yep, there you go. I've seen a couple of winter crops planted are doing pretty well with the rain that came through. So I'm thinking maybe if I can't make the stops I want to make tomorrow, that I will shoot for Tuesday. If I don't have anything, I'm going to drive up to New Jersey, because I'm going to be there Wednesday and Thursday. Friday I'll be in Pennsylvania, eastern Pennsylvania, and then Friday afternoon I'll start driving back. Yeah, I've got to tell you, my schedule, I've completely just messed it all up. The Chantilly show, I'm going to miss that one. And it's funny, as I stay right down the street from there when I'm there. There was a card show last weekend, but I was feeling under the weather and I didn't want to go and get anybody sick, so I stayed home. So I had no table, no nothing. There's one tomorrow in Madison, so of course I'm going to miss that. And what else? There's one in October by me, but I have to look at my schedule. I may try to get a table at that one. I have stuff I've got to get graded, and I have stuff to pick up from doing that as well. Yeah, winter. In between going through the seed catalogs, right? Nothing better than a Gurney seed catalog in winter. Yeah, what's my speed limit here? 60 miles an hour. Construction. Actually, so far it hasn't been too bad. I can't really complain. I mean, I could, but what's the point? We're finally getting a few clouds now in the sky. I had nothing most of the day, so I might have a shot at a sunset tonight. The problem is, if I am not through Indianapolis and out past the suburbs, I'm going to have nowhere to pull over. which means maybe I'll get one. I might get one tomorrow night, since the location of the conference is at Dewey Beach. I may get lucky. Of course, last year I did this conference. We had a hell of a storm come through. Wild lightning and everything else, and I was able to get quite a bit of that on video, which was pretty cool. So where the hell am I? Crawford? Maybe Crawford, Indiana? Gas is $3.79. I'm hoping I can hold out to get gas till I get to Columbus, Ohio. Hit the gas war again if they're still having it. I think I paid $2.99 or $2.94 with my card. I actually brought some products with me to rip, which I did last time too, but I was feeling like crap, and there was just no way that was going to happen. So hopefully this time, somewhere, I'll find time and place to do that, but a box of stuff. So we'll see how it all plays out. Still have to make a decision on what I'm doing with Indy. I could go right through the heart of it, or I could kind of go around the north side and then right down its throat, basically. It's Friday, so I don't have to worry about any games. Nah, I pretty much know where to get gas. I actually have a Pilot. Flying J is typically where I get gas when I'm on the roads, because I have a driver card, because I'm on the road all the time, so I get a discount with that already. Otherwise, I would definitely be using some of those apps. Those apps can do some pretty good stuff if you live in town and you can find some deals. And sometimes there's little gas wars going on with those. So that's pretty cool. This is going to get... Whoa, that really expanded. That wasn't what I was expecting. Yeah, it used to be the driver cards at Flying J or Pilot gave you 10 cents a gallon off. Now it's only 5 cents. Whatever. They typically have decent prices. With the gas war they have going on with this one exit, there's a brand new sheet that opened. So they've been kind of competing with each other for best price. So it started at $3.09 like 3-4 weeks ago, and then when I drove by last week it was $2.99. So I'll be really curious to see what happens on that. I still have 243 miles range on my tank. So yeah, Kroger discounts, yeah. Yeah, I'm always trying to figure out what the best price is. Problem is, it's got to be off the interstate. If I have to go travel into town, it's just too much of a hassle. I'm trying to get it so it's in between that squeeze, but yeah, I think in Chantilly last week, where I can't even keep track of what week it was. By the hotel I was at, it was $3.39, and then where I was working, it was $3.95. I'm like, I don't think so. So I filled up at the $3.39 and prayed I could make it all the way to Columbus, Ohio, which I did with about 35 miles to spare, so I could fill up at the $2.99. We'll see how this goes today. Let me we got going up here? Troopers, troopers, troopers. And someone handcuffed, sitting on the rail. That's never a good thing. He must have had some Panini football cards that weren't supposed to be out. Yeah, that's what it was. You can tell I'm getting closer to Indianapolis. The billboards are starting. Yep, I go through Columbus. Anytime I go out east, if I'm not taking the north route, I go from Indianapolis through Dayton, Ohio, and then through Columbus. I know you've been to Columbus. And then from Columbus, I stay on 70 and go St. Clairsville, Ohio, and then from St. Clairsville into Wheeling, West Virginia. And then all bets are off. Oh, the football stadium. I bet those are pretty big stadium. With Ohio State being a Big Ten, or whatever conference they're calling it these days. I can't keep up. Yeah, the sun's getting in some pretty good spots here. This road just does not have all the Cleveland I hit if I take the north route. Then I go through Chicago, through Notre Dame, Toledo, Atlanta to Cleveland in the day. Yeah, it's a good drive. That's a good drive. That could actually happen on Friday if I decide in the afternoon in Pennsylvania, get rid of the New Jersey border. I may just decide to drive home and take the north route through Pennsylvania, which is 5 hours, then through Ohio, which is another 4 hours or so, and to Indiana, go around Chicago, and then drive up to Wisconsin from there. We'll see how much energy I have by that time of the week. Hard to say. If I'm on the road by 2:30, 3 o'clock, I'll probably just make a run for it. See the sun kind of hitting those fields. Soybeans there. Honestly, they were yellow about a week ago. I got some good photos coming through. Now they're drying. We'll see how all this pans out. I think I'm almost done. I'll have to reload my coffee somewhere. Got soda going on my other cup. 1-2 punch. Got a good looking sky. Thanks, Zach. Have a great night. Good luck at Farmers Market tomorrow. Are you going to do a live stream from there now? God, look at the schmutz on my windshield. This is the problem with rent-a-cars. They give you, they don't put windshield washer fluid in there. They just put water. That doesn't do jack. So I'm going to have to make a stop somewhere. washed off. Decent weather. We'll definitely take this for the ride. We'll still got a few hours to go yet before we get out to eastern Ohio. Now I'm in Indiana, heading toward Indianapolis. There's an absolutely atrocious looking windshield at the moment. Rental car tip number 1. Tell the place not to put anything in the tank and add a gallon of windshield washer fluid, which will actually clean the windshield. This is ridiculous. They cheap out on that big time. Boone County. Someone's going to a card show. Alright, I'm going to close the stream down for now and reopen it on the other side of Indy, if we still have any light. Onward we travel. The ride continues.